These are the rechargeable hand warmers. You hold this to turn it on. You have to hold it for 4 seconds, and then that light comes on. And then it took me a while to figure out you push it a few times for different heat. One thing to note, the only thing that heats up is this side. This side does not heat up. To get it two-sided, you have to put them together, and then you have hot and hot. But if you want to use them for 2 different hands, you only have one warm side on each one.
This hand warmer can be used as whoa, that's really hot. That's really hot. I've got it on 3rd level here. Wow. That's almost too hot to touch. Put it down there a little bit, back on 1. You can use these, they have, this one has got a outie and this one's got an innie, so you can put them like this and then put them together like that. Now they will heat together, still only one side at a time because I only have this one turned on. I could actually turn this side on, and then we'll have double-sided heating if I turn the other side on like that. Now they're both on low power. And you just take them off, put them one in each pocket, and then you're good for your ball game or fishing trip or whatever. Then you hold it down again for a long time, and then for 4 seconds, and then it goes off altogether. 2, 3, 4. So it's off again. Anyway, whoops. Falls on the floor too. Works with gravity. It is a really cool thing, I think. There you go. Cheers.
A quick review of these great little hand warmers. I absolutely love these things. So some of the features are you get 3 heat levels. When you turn them on, push and hold the button. And as it lights up, you can see that you have power. And this is low level, 1 LED. 2 LEDs is medium. 3 is high. So it's only been on a couple of seconds. I can already start to feel the heat coming off of them. The heat is primarily on this smooth surface on the top. Underneath here, it takes a little while for the entire unit to get warm, but after a while, like if you have this sitting in your pocket for a while, the whole thing starts to get warm. So I've run these a couple of hours already, and the batteries are still going strong. And but I've used them primarily on low setting. If I turn them both on, now I got 2 hands warming. But one of the great features I like about this is that you can link them together and just have one big fat hand warmer. So if you want to warm your palm and your fingertips at the same time, you can do that. Or you can take them apart and have one in each pocket, which is nice. The warmers come with a USB-C charger, which is split. So you can plug this into any phone charger or computer port. And then you have 2 USB cables, one for each. Charging ports right on the front. So you can just plug that in, let them charge. About 2.5 to 3 hours they take to fully charge. And according to the specifications, they will last up to 12 hours on low settings. So I haven't depleted these yet, but I can't wait to see how long they actually do last. Another great feature is that you can check the battery charge. Let me just turn these off. Once the lights go out, they turn off. But if you give it a double click on the power button, 2 fast clicks, there it is. You can see that I still have 2 battery levels left, I guess out of 3. If the battery's full, you'd see 3. And they both have 2 bars of charge left on them. So when you have the blue light, you can see how much charge is left. So that's a great feature. You can tell when they're starting to get depleted, and you can start to charge them. So overall, I love these things. They're great. I think I'm going to use them a lot this winter. I do some hunting. I do a lot of hiking, camping. I do not like to stay indoors in the wintertime, and one of the things I hate is having cold fingers. So these are going to be awesome. I might even grab another set so I can have two of them linked together in each pocket. This makes one really nice hand warmer like this. You get the heat surface on both sides. So I might grab another set just to have two hanging around. And of course, you could always keep a spare set for someone that you're hanging out with. If they've got cold hands, you can just give them a set. And or you can give them one while you use the other. So I really like them. I love them actually, and I highly recommend.
So these rechargeable hand warmers are 4,000 milliamp hours. Some are only 3,000. These are the OT-99s. They are perfect for hand size, and they get warm very quickly. Very nice to hold. They feel nice and smooth. They have a little bit of grip on the side. They come with a couple lanyards that you can attach and a nice USB cable. The box is excellent packaging. So USB-C chargeable. Hold down the power button for about 5 seconds. The unit will come on. You'll begin by seeing the lights, and LED 1 is lit up here. You hit it again, that'll go to number 2, which is medium heat, and then high heat, and you can instantly feel this surface warming up. So to go back down to low or medium or high, you just push the button and to turn it off. 5 seconds and a nice easy off. So, but this thing gets warm very, very quickly. Nice product.
Alright, my video review for the ITSHINY rechargeable hand warmers. I really like these. They warm up quickly, and well, to turn it on, you press and hold the button. Now these lights on the sides, they're just for show, let you know that it's on. The indicator light shows what temperature setting it's on, so and to turn it off, press and hold. And obviously, because it's 2 pieces, you have to turn on each one individually. But if it's not too terribly cold, you can run the one until the battery goes out, and then you can run the other. So you could be good for, I don't know, extended period of time. The only difficulty I've had is it says you can double press this button to get the charge level, and it doesn't work for me. So not when it's off. So we'll turn it on. Double press. Oh, maybe that's the... Ah. It's a quick double press. Okay. So when these are red and this is orange, it means it's heating. When it's in blue, it shows the battery status. Okay. Yeah, I like how quickly these warm up. I was cold last night, and I put these in my bed at my feet and kept them nice and warm. So 5 stars from me.
Okay, we're doing a little review here of the hand warmers. So you actually get a 2-pack of these. They're about the size of a large car key fob, and they charge up. You've got a dual USB cord here, plugs into USB on this edge, gives you 2 USB-C plugs on the back end for charging. Charge time is about 5 to 6 hours, and then you get 6 hours of warmth on the low setting, 5 on medium, 4 on high. So they're very simple in operation. You've got a button here, press and hold the button, and then they come on. And it's about 8 seconds to warm up to full warmth. This is the warm section. This is not warm, not cold either, but your warmth is generated in this oval pad here. You can then click again to get a warmer setting and click up at the top to get the hottest setting. Depending on how cold your hands are, that hot may be a little much for you, or if your hands are cold, you might be just what you want. Anyway, they work very well, and they just work. Okay, so there's one other aspect on these. So they've got these mating points on the back here, so you can actually connect them like this, and then give a half twist, and you've got a double-sided hand warmer. So this is good if it's if you really got to keep your hand, inside and outside. Otherwise, it's probably good for your fingers. I found these adequate in most weather, especially if you split them up, put one in each pocket. Anyway, they work very well for what they are. The nice thing is when you turn them off again, they do cool down to ambient temperature in pretty much about as fast as they heat up. So really in about 10 seconds or so, you've got this thing back roughly at room temperature. So it's nice, controlled, even heat. And anyway, they work great. Awesome to get a pair and slip them around for when you really need them. Okay, take care.
So, these are the hand warmers in their merged position. It does come with a lanyard that is optional. You just have to loop it in. And honestly, I really do like them. They're not magnetic or anything, which is awesome. You can just turn it and they go ahead and come undone. They kind of have grooves in there that kind of attach to each other, so it's really nice to have one in each hand. Now this outer part, if you can tell, this inner part is sort of kind of metallic, and this is where the heat comes from, but I like that the outer part doesn't really get that hot. I've had another hand warmer in the past that was electric, and the whole thing got hot, and it was a little bit worrisome. But this one doesn't have that. I honestly don't feel like there's any difference in the 3 settings. I don't know if that's just me. So once you long press it, it turns on the low mode, and then you can just start getting it higher. And it has this cool futuristic animation. Like, it just looks premium, honestly. It starts getting hot real quick. Just to turn it off, just long press it again, and it starts to power off. You see that LED light, it does not like abruptly turn off. It's just like that kind of fade out. That's nice. It's a nice touch. But they are very nice to get back on. You can have them together, kind of toss it around like a hot potato, And with the charging cable, it actually, I was kind of worried. I was like, oh, you know, it's going to be such a pain having to charge them both. But the charging cable fixes that, because the one charging cable has two cables coming out of it. So you can just charge it with a single USB-A port, and it goes to both USB-C. So you can charge it right at the same time. So yeah, I would recommend it for the cold winters that are coming.